Apparently they have a Hoshizaki ice machine that's not making any ice. Let's go in there and see what's going on. All right, here we go. Hoshizaki ice machine. Unfortunately, I can't move this thing around or out of my way, so I'm gonna have to climb up in there. Apparently this thing was beeping 3 times, but somebody had reset it. All opened up. Machine is turned off. It wasn't beeping at me. I think somebody had reset it. Just noting real quick, that's kind of dirty. Lots of scale buildup. Don't know if that has anything to do with what's going on. No electrical issues in the control board area. Click on the machine. Beeps once, just letting you know that the control board has power. Machine always starts in a 1-minute fill. So for 1 minute, water will flow down the center of the evaporators as long as the float switch closes, which means it goes to the up position. Once this goes up, control board recognizes that there's water in the trough. Then the compressor will start. Machine will be in the initial harvest, and we'll see what happens when we get to that step. Right now, everything seems to be working as it should. So compressor just started. Compressor just shut off. That is not supposed to happen. And honestly, sounded like it opened up on internal overload. I'm gonna wait till it starts again and see if we can capture the sound that it makes. Ooh, you hear that? Runs and it pops. That's just the internal overload opening. And we're gonna need to get our clamp meters and measure these wires. There is a wiring diagram on the control panel. It says that there should be a black wire, a gray wire, and a white wire, but this one's obviously not black. But I'm going to assume that the red, oh yeah, that does not sound good, that the red is in the place of the black. So I'm going to put my clamp meter on there, see what type of amperage we're pulling. Once our compressor starts with the clamp meter over the red, we're going to be measuring amp draw. Lock rotor amps for this machine is 70. So if we get close to that, then we know that we are pulling lock rotor amps, which just means we have a bad compressor. We will check the start capacitor just as a precaution, but I doubt that that's the issue. All right, we got all the way up to 60 and then it clicked off. I'm going to pull out the start capacitor, check that just to make sure that that is not the issue. Just pulled out the capacitor and it's possible that I was wrong. I don't know if you can see that, but that hole looks like it's been blown out and shot something up and out of it. And you can see up here on the top of the control box, there's all that kind of black, kind of sticky stuff, and it's on this wire as well. So maybe I do have a bad capacitor. So let me test it. I'm gonna replace it either way, even if it tests good, and see if the machine works after replacing this guy, because that does not look right. I went and got my other meter that has a higher range for reading capacitance, and also I wanted to show you what that looks like, that hole kind of blown out, and what a good one looks like. So if I measure my old one, that comes up as over limit. If I measure my new/used one, and that comes up as 297, and this is an exact match. 243, 292. And this one is 243, 292. All right, I'm gonna put this guy in, see if it makes any difference for my ice machine, and let you know. Went ahead and pulled out the run capacitor just to be sure. That's at 36, and it is a 35, so we're good with that. Although this is an aftermarket part, I don't think this belongs in a Hoshizaki ice machine, but I guess it works. Just went ahead and restarted the machine. We're in the 1 minute fill. We're gonna listen to what the compressor does, see if it starts up or if it still goes off on internal overload. Oh, look at that, it's freaking running. Put it all back together, compressor started right up, 9.9 amps. Seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. Refrigerant lines are cold, compressor's running, fan motor's running. We're gonna be in freeze for quite a while. Last time I was here, it was at least a 30-minute freeze. So we'll keep an eye on the machine and see if it drops ice or if it shuts off on another issue. Just finished up that Hoshizaki ice machine that wasn't making any ice. Got it fixed, got it up and running. Turns out it was just a bad start capacitor. The start capacitor wasn't allowing the compressor to start. The compressor was trying to start, didn't have enough juice to kick it over and make it run. So the machine was shutting off on the 3 beep alarm, which I believe is the long freeze time alarm. Essentially, the freeze time had exceeded the hour a couple times in a row. So as a safety, the machine just shut itself off. Pretty simple. I'm really glad that, although I said like, oh, I don't suspect it being the start capacitor, I'm glad that I did end up checking it, because that would have been a pretty dumb call of me to say, hey, you have a bad compressor, when it was actually just a start capacitor. So check your start capacitors, check your run capacitor while you're in there, and pretty easy call if you have a Hoshizaki ice machine that's not making ice. Check me out on Patreon, icemachine411 at gmail.com. Until next time, we'll just see you on the next video.